On the Time Blueprint today, we've got a listener question from Ruth. Ruth wants to know, she says, my husband isn't great with money, so I pay all the bills and handle the decisions with our retirement accounts. As we get closer to retirement, I'm starting to wonder if I should make him, keywords, make him get more involved. Frank, what do you think? We're going to find out on today's video. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the Time Blueprint with Frank Oliver of Oliver Asset Management. Here we break down taxes, income, money, and estate planning, giving you the tools to make informed financial decisions and aim for better retirement outcomes. Your host is financial advisor Frank Oliver, the president and founder of Oliver Asset Management. He's the author of Your Time Is Now, sharing the essentials you need to know to craft a comprehensive and customized retirement plan. Dive in with us as we offer clear strategies and straightforward advice, all designed to empower you in your financial journey. Welcome to the Time Blueprint.
All right, Frank, you're a financial advisor. Ruth is wondering, should she make her husband get more involved in the planning process? She's the one that handles all the decisions. What do you think?
That's a difficult question. I think that, poking them a little bit and prodding them a little bit to take a little more decisive action to be involved in the process is really important.
Good. So make him to encourage him.
Encourage him to be a little bit more responsible and help out with the financial responsibilities and decisions around the house. Unfortunately, though, what I've seen is if somebody hasn't been able to handle that for 40 or 50 years of their life, it's just not their wheelhouse, right? It's just not their mindset. And to try to force somebody to do that is tough. I think it's unfortunate. I think both spouses should have some involvement in the financial matters, and have some understanding of the budget and the finances and how much money they save. But I do have people coming into the office that the spouse has no idea how much money they have. And we had a client pass away. And farmers here in town had sold some land, had quite a bit of money, and the surviving spouse didn't know if she had $1,000 or $1 million.
Oh, wow.
And they had closer to the mill, and she had no idea.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it is very interesting. So now she's definitely, much more involved. She has to be because her spouse has passed away. But these are some shocking stories I hear. So yes, I think, Ruth, you should definitely get your husband a little bit more involved. Then hopefully he's willing to give that a shot. So,
but to your point, it might be difficult for somebody who just never really done it or been involved to actually take maybe, pull the levers or the strings. So maybe you keep paying the bills, Ruth, you still pull all the strings, but maybe there's some ways that you can have a monthly meeting, a quarterly meeting to talk about where things stand, what the picture looks like, things like that.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that's what's good about the way that we run our firm here is if you have to come in on a quarterly basis and meet with us, even if you're the spouse that has not been very active and participated a lot in the
totally
finance,
checked out, but
when you come in, you're going to see what's going on the screen, and you're just going to start to be informed. You're going to start to get educated on what you have, when you can retire, the assets that you have, what Social Security benefits you can have in retirement. And I think that involvement right there is very, very important.
Yeah, I think that's really clutch. I mean, that you guys are able to do that and help a couple that might have difficulty communicating on that.
Yep.
You guys can help step in and facilitate that conversation.
Yeah, we have spouses.
Family counseling almost.
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, we'll have spouses come in and they'll say, we intentionally bring our other spouse. And this is not something that they really enjoy talking about, but we bring them on purpose because they need to be involved. And it's better, Frank, if you tell them. So we create that involvement ourselves. So it is important, but
sometimes people do need to hear something from a third party, even if it's the same thing that the significant other has been saying the whole time.
I learned that when I taught my wife to ski.
Gonna outsource this job.
That's right. Yes. Should have had you teach her. Yes. Where were you back then, Walter?
I think she might have a few broken legs at this point if that had been my responsibility. Oh, that's too funny. Well, great question, Ruth. Actually, it's really good that you sent that in. Let's just change that. Make him to maybe encourage.
And,
another great resource, we'll point this out for anybody. So this is for Ruth or anybody else watching today's show or listening to us on the podcast. We've got a great guide that might be a really good starting point for somebody like Ruth's husband. If you haven't been exposed to some of these financial planning concepts and retirement planning, we've got a guide. It's called The 5 Simple Steps to a Successful Retirement. Make your retirement a blockbuster. You can download it for free. pave a smoother path to your golden years. What the guide's going to do is help you envision your ideal retirement a little bit more clearly and easily, explore some new passions, helping you expand your social circle, pointing these kinds of things out to you that you want to think about when it comes to retirement, but also talking about budgeting wisely or making sure that you've got those financial components set as well. Whether it's reconnecting with old friends or planning daily adventures in your retirement plan, this blueprint will help map out what makes a successful retirement for folks. It will just get you off to a great start in the retirement planning process. So click the link in the description of today's episode and you can begin crafting that ideal retirement. Just an awesome place to begin for many people out there. Well, Frank, thanks for your help on the episode today.
Absolutely.
Enjoyed it, and we'll talk with you again next time. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Advisory services offered through Creative One Wealth, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Creative One Wealth, LLC, and Oliver Asset Management are unaffiliated entities. Licensed insurance professional. Respond and learn how financial products, including life insurance and annuities, can be used in various planning strategies for retirement. The information contained herein is based on our understanding of current tax law. The tax and legislative information may be subject to change and different interpretations. We recommend that you seek professional tax advice for applicability to your personal situation.